What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Shameless Watch Collector. I am here for my first tutorial video and a very highly requested video as well. When I started posting my bezel swapped adhesives, you guys lit up the comments asking for a step-by-step guide on these. So this video is all about how to do bezel inserts, how to pop the old one off, how to stick the new one on, and how to make sure it sits flush on the case of the watch, looking like it came straight from the factory. One of the coolest parts about AliExpress is how accessible they've made all of this. You can buy a cheap watch, grab a handful of inserts in different colors, and experiment until you find that color combo that you love and that watch that feels entirely yours. And there's just about anything you can think of available on AliExpress in terms of size and color. The possibilities truly are endless. But without further ado, let's get into it. So first of all, we're actually not going to be customizing the adhesive dive watch today. We will in the future, but today I have a watch that I've been holding on to specifically for this video because I also wanted to review it at the same time. And boy, am I excited to show you guys this thing of beauty.
Meet the winner! Official Fashion Military Watches stainless steel mechanical watch. This is a creative design watch, stainless steel strap watch with a mystery automatic movement. Dial diameter 40 millimeters, case thickness 14 millimeters. This baby weighs 107.2 grams. Movement, automatic, self-wind of course. Don't worry about any details beyond that, because I don't have them. But hey, no batteries. Mirror material is hardlex. We got luminous hands. Daily water resistance. This automatic luxury watch by Winner is perfect for all occasions and events. And you can get this for only $20. That's $14,480 less than a Rolex Submariner. You'll know you won with your Winner watch, because only winners win. Winners.
I mean, how do you not buy this absolute work of art with an automatic movement for literally only $20? It could not have taken my money quicker. But this was obviously a curiosity purchase, and I think the first of a series I'm going to call Does It Suck?, where we look at automatic watches under $50 and quartz watches under $20 from AliExpress and see if they're even worth that amount of money. I thought this was the perfect first watch to start with because this one comes in even below the quartz part, so we'll be reviewing this winter watch along the way. And here is mine. I went with the white dial, which is really the only important part here since the bezel color does not matter since that's coming off. But my initial impressions with this watch are that I'm more impressed than I expected to be. Love the transparent window there on the back of the watch showing off that movement. I've never been able to confirm what movement that is. Kind of looks like an NH, but it certainly is not one at that price point. But it actually also has a sweeping seconds hand, which you guys know that I love. So did not expect that, and I love that feature on here. The case itself looks good, maybe some type of stainless steel, but yeah, nothing terrible. The bezel, however, oh my goodness, the playback is offensive. Look at that. An inch I can move it to the right, and it's not bidirectional. So I'll tell you right now, that's going to make this whole bezel insert swap a little bit more difficult. But like I've said in previous videos, you get what you pay for in AliExpress. And why does just the bezel look like it's been through some stuff? Good thing that's coming off. What I feel like still isn't acceptable, even at $20 though, is this bracelet. This bracelet sucks. I hate this folding pin style more than anything. Absolutely just trash. And this bracelet sounds like a bag of dimes when it's not on your wrist, really even when it is. I'm not even gonna bother resizing this thing. But alright, let's get to the bezel insert. First off, this is the insert that I will be putting on this watch. 38 by 30.6 or 30.7 millimeters is the standard size for most of these 40 millimeter dive watches. But you want to make sure it's curved or flat, depending on your watch. And if you aren't sure about the size, you're going to want to purchase one of these electronic caliper measuring tools, which are just a couple dollars, and I'll leave that linked in the description, as well as where I buy a lot of my bezels from on AliExpress. So the first thing I like to do is just test fit it on the watch. It's not going to sit flush yet because of the existing pearl at 12 o'clock. This at least confirms to me that I have the right size bezel. So I'll just check it from multiple angles, make sure I'm not in for any surprises when I actually do stick this on, and that everything is going to line up correctly. I think it's going to fit into the bezel insert groove perfectly on the inside and outside and should sit perfectly flush within this watch. This is also a good time to make sure that you actually like the color combo you chose now that it's in person in front of you. First, let's get the existing bezel off. And for that, we're going to use 91% alcohol that you can get at really any local drugstore. I like to get 91%. I've heard you can go as high as about 95 or even 99, but I get a little bit nervous, especially with these AliExpress watches, so I've always chosen just to go with 91%, and it does the job for me. So now we want to take a metal or ceramic bowl, not plastic. I'm just going to use my wife's Fiesta Wear bowl. She definitely won't mind. And you don't want this bowl to be much bigger than the size of the watch laying down. And then you want to put enough alcohol in it to where the watch will be submerged down to the bezel in the alcohol, but not to where the movement or really any internals on the back of the watch would be. So pay close attention here to how deep this watch goes into the alcohol, and I'll try to zoom in for you because you obviously want to be very careful during this step. Alright, so now I'm going to let this soak for 30 minutes before I check it out again. And I know what you guys are thinking, this is a scary part of the process, and you obviously don't want to ruin your watch, right? I've never damaged a watch doing this. Hey, if this watch makes it through it, then I think anything will. So it's been 30 minutes, and now here I am with the watch out of the alcohol, and as you can see, that's not just the bezel playback, that is the bezel insert itself moving around within the case. So this is close, but it's not quite ready yet. And I know that because the pearl on the top is still very difficult to remove. So I'm going to put this back in the alcohol for about 10 minutes. So after another 10 minutes, this thing is very ready to come off. Watch how I'm able to just easily take the pearl off just using my fingernail. It should also be noted that if your watch has lume on the bezel, it may rub off onto the bowl you use. So do not use a bowl you care about. Luckily this watch does not have lume on the bezel, obviously, so I didn't have to worry about that. And yes, I should tell you guys now, we are going to pretty much ruin the existing bezel insert on this watch. That's why I normally don't do this on super high quality watches where it's going to hurt to take off the bezel. And honestly, in my opinion, these aftermarket AliExpress bezels are higher quality than the ones that come on these watches at these lower price points. In fact, check this out. The black bezel on the right is an adhesive. The one next to that is off this watch, and then these are 3 AliExpress bezels, with the black and gold being ceramic and the blue being aluminum. And just look at how much higher quality the AliExpress aftermarket bezels are. So now you want to take anything that's going to fit in that old pearl hole. You're going to use that to lift up the bezel. What I'm using right here is one of the snap watch back openers, but you can even use a paper clip for this. Look how easy that bezel comes off after the alcohol has helped wear away the adhesive. And there we have it. I always have a moment where I think these look really cool without the inserts in them, and I consider keeping it like this, but that would just be weird. Anyway, as you can see from the front of the watch, there's still some existing adhesive along where the insert is going to go. So we just need to take a paper towel now and some more of that alcohol and just clean around that groove where the insert is going to go. You want to make sure you really get inside there and clean up every inch around the crystal of this watch. This is how you make sure the new bezel is going to fit as well as possible. And hey, look, wrist check. There is my Suggest Moonphase Master. Love that watch. I'll leave a link for it in the description. But I'm just going to keep scrubbing away with the alcohol on the edges of this watch, making sure that none of that adhesive is left behind. And how I know I'm done is when I can run my fingers along the inside the bezel here with the dry part of the paper towel and not feel any resistance from the adhesive. All cleaned up and ready for its new bezel insert. And now we get to have some fun and do a real test fit without the pearl getting in our way. This is also a good opportunity to practice how you're going to put the bezel on the watch itself, to actually physically go through the movement and make sure you have a plan. But I'm loving what I'm seeing, and I think I'm ready to actually throw this thing on with some new adhesive. Every bezel insert you purchase on AliExpress comes with 1 or 2 of these crown stickers. You can also buy a pack of 50 of these from AliExpress for just a couple bucks, which I will also link in the description. This is double-sided tape, meaning that the adhesive is on both sides where it says crown there as a cover, which you will take off after we put it on the watch itself. So first, time for yet another test fit. I'm just going to put this sticker over the watch right now with the backing still on it just to make sure that it's a perfect fit and again to make a plan. Hard to see, but you can see there's a little bit of a perforation there around the outside for the bezel insert. So here we go. I have the watch on a flat surface, I have the backing off the double-sided tape, and I am ready to put it on the watch. Take your time with this as you only really have one chance. You don't want to lay it down and then have to take it back off. So I'm going to patiently and gently place it down on the watch and then work around the edges of the bezel. Remember, the middle part of the sticker does not matter, it is coming off. All that matters is that the outer part of the sticker is sitting inside the groove as flush as possible. So now I'm just going to firmly run my finger along the edge of this watch and get as much of that double-sided tape inside that groove as I can. It's not a big deal if there's a little bit hanging off or if you miss a couple spots. And again, don't worry about the middle too much here. There's how it looks, and now I'm just going to take out that middle part of the sticker. I'm not sure if this is when you're supposed to do it, but this is how I've always done it, and it's worked for me. So first we're going to have that, and then that's what the double-sided tape is going to look like, so we'll just take that off as well, and as you can see, the outer part is still staying on the watch. No residue from the double-sided tape, and no damage from the alcohol. We are looking good. Alright, so just going to run my fingers around this watch one more time, try to get it as flat as I possibly can inside that groove. Just give that bezel the best chance it can at sitting flush on this watch. Now for the moment of truth, what you guys have all been waiting for. First, we're going to take these tweezers and use that to get off the top of the double-sided tape. I would definitely recommend using something like tweezers for this step, as it can be very frustrating without them. But once I have the cover of the double-sided tape up a little bit, I just take it off by hand, and that definitely looks good enough for a new bezel. And if it doesn't, start this step over now. Do not install the bezel unless you're confident in the double-sided tape. You don't want to start all over again, or worry about damaging your bezel when you have to uninstall it. But just like the test fits and the double-sided tape, we're going to put this on a flat surface, and we're going to patiently take our time. You want to make sure to line up your pearl and triangle the best you can to the 12 o'clock here, just like it would be from the factory. And there we go. That was a smooth install. So now I'm just going to firmly run my hands along the edges of the watch again, around the bezel, and just make sure it's really on there. You want to be firm, but not too rough here because you don't want to crack anything. So far, this is feeling really good, looking great too, nice and snug, and I'm just going to give it a nice little test here in just a sec to make sure that bezel isn't going anywhere. It's going to fall off. Let's have it fall off in here and not out in the world. So quickly, let's give this thing the showcase it deserves, and then let's get that strap off this watch.
2 man deep, can't let that slide. Bro said who's on set tonight? If he throws them signs, he might not survive. Rambo blade with a carbon bite. One wrong step, that's end of life. No TikTok talk, we don't type, we drill, we chill, then ghost by night. Hoods up, windows down, that's glide mode. Move silent, speak code, don't upload. Big smoke in the whip, that's roll code. Step correct when your postcode gets cold. Man can't flex if the block ain't safe. OT trips tryna clean that plate. G-lock clicks, no time, no chase. You freeze for a sec, that's a grave mistake. Bro got nicked, now the gang rotates. Still do laps on a 1P5 plate. No names, no face on tape. Still got drill and blood, that's fate. Ay.
So I ended up throwing on this light blue silicone band I had sitting around the house, and I'm overall pretty happy with it. To answer the question if this watch sucks or not, I'm going to say it barely escapes not sucking. First of all, the indencies in the dial are too small, which is typical of watches at this price point. The bezel insert area was a little bit too small and too shallow. It's definitely bothering me how the inside of the bezel doesn't sit anywhere near as flush as something like my adhesive quartz watches do. But I still overall like this. You can't complain when it's still a $20 automatic watch, and it is a legitimate automatic with the sweeping hands movement, so I really do love that. There's also a leather strap version of this watch, so I would just do that to avoid that god-awful bracelet. But yeah, this is definitely a watch that I'm going to wear. I'll leave everything you need to do this in the description of the video, as well as some great places to buy some amazing bezels from. And let me know if you have any questions at all in the comments. I will be happy to answer them. I hope this video was useful for all of you guys, and we'll definitely do more bezel insert swap videos in the future. We'll do an adhesive quartz diver next, and maybe I'll let you guys choose what colors we do. But let me know in the comments what your plan is on what watch and what color scheme you're planning on doing. And thank you all so much for watching, and please remember to subscribe, as we'll be giving away a free watch at 1,000 subscribers. I can't wait to see what creations you guys all come up with, and I'll see you all in the next video. Shameless Watch Collector, signing out. And always remember, it's not that serious.